everyone. It's so great to be at Deep Green. Let's hear it for Ungayo and everyone putting this festival on. A big cheer. Nice. Well, my name's Debby Goldsberry. I'm a representative and ambassador at Steep Hill Lab. You'll see our booth back there. We're doing free cannabis testing, so come back if you've got a sample. You can test your cannabis. I'm with Liana Limited. We help small businesses survive in cannabis. And our booth's over there, so you can go get our flyers, and Mike's right here. He can help you out. And I'm High Times Freedom Fighter of the Year for 2011, 2012, and I just love High Times. They're such hard workers. Well, my speech is called Time for Cannabis Consumers to Stand Up for the Plant. The countercultural culture values that founded our movement are in jeopardy, and with the loss of these values, we're losing momentum moving forward fast. We must recommit to the original goals and make sure to use hemp as a tool to save the planet. Jack Herrera, our original founder of our modern hemp movement, or one of them, his original vision, hemp can save the planet, that we should use hemp for food, fuel, fiber, for medicine, and for personal uses. The founders of our movement embodied counterculture values. Whatever culture you are, if you like cannabis and you want to save the planet, that's it. For many years, this mentality dominated the medical cannabis movement, or the industry, or whatever you call it. And the visionary leaders who developed the hemp industry, like Steve D'Angelo with Ecolution, and the medical cannabis industry, like Dennis Perrone, and the effort to legalize cannabis, like Ben Maisel and the Yippies. These people were revolutionaries whose goals surpassed just the goal of legalizing marijuana. They wanted to celebrate life. They want to celebrate freedom. They want to end harmful environmental policies that are polluting our earth and destroying our food source and our water. The founders of our movement want to make sure that all people are treated equally and that we really empower the message of our Constitution. The leaders of our movement celebrate a cannabis culture that's 10,000 years old. High Times started the High Times Freedom Fighters based on the revolutionary soldiers fighting dictators all over our planet, demanding freedom for our people. And based on the revolutionaries who founded our country and who made this Constitution. Very smart people like Dr. Andrew Weil and Michael Pollan noticed that the cannabis plant has a consciousness. Either when we consume the plant, it changes the way we think, or the plant itself has a consciousness and puts us to work doing its bidding. If the plant put us to work saving its place on the planet, count me in. I love this job. I'm happy to do it. We worked very hard for 20 years to fight prohibition, and we did a great job calling off the dogs of wars. And while cannabis was not legalized, society was made more ready to listen than ever before. And like any new industry, an industry started by visionaries, the second wave of folks moved in. And these were brave people. Look around. These people implemented their plans, and out of this came the hemp industry movement, cannabis magazines, everything we see around here. Dispensaries were created, and a host of businesses were developed to support those people. But right now, we're at a crucial crossroads in our movement. The third generation of folks are moving into this industry. Big business is encroaching, bringing their values with the bottom line of profit. They have no interest in our effort to preserve or to celebrate a cannabis culture. These people do not have our culture in mind. These people's goal is profit, and profit at all cost. Even now, these people are redesigning the mission statements of some of our longest standing collectives and molding them into the form of corporate America. Riding on the coattails of hardworking activists, cultivators, and suppliers who moved this issue forward for 25 years and took the heat of those battles. Sorry. You're here. Hell yeah. Am I doing okay? So, we must be smart now and make sure to fulfill the mission set forth all those years ago by Jack Herrera, Ben Maisel, Dr. Todd McArea, Jim McClellan, Virginia Resner, Monty Jacobs, and all of those people no longer around to add their voice to this battle. Our people did not go to business school, so we must help them learn management skills. Our people do not have millions of dollars in venture capital, so we must develop means to grow our own businesses. Our people put values before value, meaning we are disadvantaged when competing with companies who put finances as their only bottom line. We must reinvigorate our fight to end prohibition. We must work together to make sure at the end of prohibition that we are free, that our planet is safe, that our planet is safe, that our food is not poisoned, that our water is not poisoned, and we can grow our medicine in our own backyards for free. I believe the federal crackdown, which we are all fighting now, is because of these third-generation implementers. Their greed and efforts to corrupt our attempt to end prohibition have drawn the attention of the feds. And while they run out of town fast, with their tails between their legs, it is people like us, left to rise up from the rubble, from their smash and grab business techniques. But to succeed, we must remember our original message: hemp can save the planet. Hemp for food, fuel, fiber, medicine, and personal uses. Thank you all.